Forgive the doubts of mankind. That's what I struggle with the most. I hate doubts. But forgive the doubts of mankind. For the doubts know what awaits them. For the doubts knows what awaits them. For the doubts know what awaits them. They know. Ooh. Oh, they all know. Those are such small demons, but they got a big mouth. Those demons are tiny, but they got a big mouth. Boy, it's going to be bad. They're so small. That's why it's going to be so bad, because they are so small. And man, they are tiny, guys. Those doubts are small. Crush them. You can crush doubts. It's so easy to crush doubts. All you gotta do is just step on them. Doubts are, they're a little bigger than ants, but doubts are almost as small as ants in the spirit realm. All of them. Yeah, there's no such thing as a big doubt. There's only small doubts. And then, but they work together so well that they form like a little army. God taught me that when I was like 7, and a whole bunch of fire ants crawled up into my pants while I was in the car. I think I was standing on an anthill. I didn't even know it. Started biting my legs. Bit me in my balls, man. It's painful. Yeah. Doubts, man. I don't like them either. But you just gotta step on them. Yeah. You just gotta step on them. Like, you know that thing that be sometimes when you be walking and you be like, see, I got one of them doubts right there. When you be walking and you got like something in your pants, like something in your crotch area, and it's like, you like, damn, I really want to grab this out, but I can't do it. Doubt. Yeah, that's a doubt. You better grab it, pull it out, yank it out, whatever you gotta do, man, get comfortable. Because ain't no reason to be uncomfortable behind a doubt. Right? You gotta step on doubts. Because if you don't step on doubts, they won't know their punishment. They think, guys, I'm not joking, the smallest demons think they're the strongest ones because they don't ever get touched. But they don't get touched because everybody's like, bro, like, I can see you are very small. Like, you're a very small demon. That's why don't nobody deal with you. But, you know, I had enough of them. I'm sick of doubts, so doubts always try to stop you from doing the will of God. And the reason why God allows doubts is because those are very small demons. God made them tiny, tiny. And they don't even fly. They are always low to the ground. They don't even fly, y'all. Cockroaches, Doubts. And I promise this. I promise you this. You kill a cockroach, you know how the doubt that you feel when you see a damn cockroach. Yeah. A damned cockroach. Roach. You know what happens when you see a cockroach in your house, especially in your house. Man, you better kill that cockroach. When you see that cockroach again, take it as like a disrespectful thing. I'm not joking around. Because you see, demons play these games, guys, and they're going to come to you in court. They're going to go in court before the Lord and you, and they're going to be like, I was in that cockroach, Lord. I was in that cockroach, and that man was scared of me. And I was just in a small cockroach. They're going to say that. They're going to accuse you, and they're going to be like, and you said to only fear the Lord, and they didn't fear the Lord because they feared that cockroach, and I was in that cockroach. Yeah. Injustice, it could be done. In injustice, you will be found guilty. Because you're not supposed to fear a cockroach. You're supposed to fear the Lord. See what I mean? If you see a lion and you get fearful, it ain't because it's a lion. It's because you got fear, the spirit of fear. That's it. That's what the lion sinned. He sinned fear. Anytime that you're fearful, it's because you're getting sent to a lion. A lion is attempting to attack you. That's what happens. Anytime you start to feel fear, it's just that lion is prowling around. And he's allowed to prowl. He's allowed to prowl. You know? Because anybody that he see that he know he can eat, he got to eat him. This guy is hungry. Satan is always hungry, man. This guy eats a lot. He eats a lot, guys. He roam around like a prowling lion. I don't know if you know what that means. Because you don't really see lions in your day-to-day life. But if you did, if you just like had to deal with seeing lions and them randomly attacking people, yeah, man. Yeah. You got to get it in the spirit first, though. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because you got to fight those spiritual battles. Those spiritual, man, it don't matter what it is, y'all. The Egyptians worship cats. It don't matter what it is, y'all. Y'all animals, y'all pets. Bro, start looking at them like, hey, man, can you hear me? And be honest. Start talking to them. Start talking to them. They may talk back. That's all I'm going to say. They may talk back. They can talk back. Get you a dog that can talk. That's a good dog. But a dog that's always just listening and is just quiet, and always giving you look at like one of them side eyes, man, don't trust that dog. Because he ain't your dog. He don't belong to you. That's why that dog treats you like that. The dog don't belong to you. You know, but God sent down animals. You know, we got animals in heaven. Big old animals. You want to know one of the animals' name? Y'all gonna think this funny. Watch. Glock. Yeah, man. Glock is an animal of God. He's fast. He's dangerous. But he gets the job done. You see what I'm saying? Like, when people be like, it's so funny because when people be like, yeah, man, we did this, we did that. We killed this, we killed that. What'd you kill it by? Did you kill it by Glock? Smith & Wesson? Wesson? Smith? We all at? We all at, man. Yeah, man, because if y'all gonna carry guns, man, y'all gotta know who the enemies are. Smith, Wesson, we all at? Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes we gotta understand some things, man. We gotta understand some things before we start diving into stuff that we don't get. We gotta understand. It's some laws, man. It's some rules, man. This team don't go with that team. That team don't go with this team. You know what'll happen if you see a Smith & Wesson and a Glock together? Terrible things. Terrible things happen. If you got a Smith & Wesson, don't get a Glock. And if you got a Glock, don't get a Smith & Wesson. Those don't go together, y'all. Those don't go together. I'm telling you now, I'm serious, y'all. They just don't go together. They're not going to work well together. If you want Smith & Wesson, keep Smith & Wesson. If you want Glock, get Glock. But they don't work together. So. You know, because some people really died. Yeah, it's some real people dead. Like, and what I mean by that is like dead in the spirit. When sin came, death came. And nobody understood why death came. But it did. Yeah, really nice doing that. Damn. Oop. See, when sin came, death came. Death is that thing that stops you from believing the things of God. It puts those things to death in you. It chokes them up. You know the parable of the sower, man. You know, choke them up. Stomp on them. Stomp all over the seeds of God. Stomp all over them. Death. Death hates God. Woo! That is a stinky smell. Wow. That is a stinky smell. Wow. It stinks. It is stinky. Woo! Woo! Wow. Woo. Wow. That's a stinky smell, man. Smell bad, man. You want to know why you don't be living to your full potential? It's because death. Death sent everything. Death sent everything he got. Death sends everything he got because he hate God. Now you want to know, true death hates God, y'all. Death hates God, bro. Because God is life. God always giving life. God said he the beginning and the end. He ain't say he was death. He never said he was life and death. No, he didn't. Never said that. Death hates God. He hates God so much. Every time you think about God, he try to attack you. Death hates God. Woof! It stinks. Every time you see him, he stinks. Death hates God. That's why God made sure that we were all haters of him at one point. Haters of his ways. Hater of his decisions. That's why God made sure we were all haters of God at some point. So that we could conquer that death. The only way you conquer that death is the cross. That's it.